Hello to everybody. It's Nancy Wynn, your health and lifestyle coach and the leader of my online Power Up coaching program and founder of Peaks and Poses Trail Yoga and Outdoor Adventure. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, day. Today we're going to practice for about 30 minutes and we're going to just kind of get into our breath, get into our body and flow a little bit. So let's get started in a seated pose, coming up to the front of your mat, finding easy seat or hero's pose as I am in, using a block or not, and bring your palms to the tops of your thighs and just close your eyes and take a few shoulder rolls here, making sure that you go forward and back. And then we'll come to stillness here. And take a nice deep breath in. And open your mouth and let it out. Let's take two more just like that. Inhale. And exhale to let it all go. One more inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, sweep your right arm up. Fingers reach to the sky. As you exhale, bend that elbow and bring your palm to the left side of your head. Take a deep breath in. Now, as you exhale, just sort of gently guide your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Feel some lengthening along the left side of your neck. See if you can bring your left shoulder blade down, just increasing that space. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale your head back to center. And then as you exhale, bring your right hand down to your right thigh. Next inhale, breathe left arm up. And as you exhale, bend that elbow, place the palm on the outside of the right side of your head, just above your ear. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale again, just using that palm just to gently guide your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen through the right side of your neck. And as you exhale, take that right shoulder blade down towards the earth. Breathing in. And breathing out. Next, inhale, head comes to center, left arm reaches up. And then exhale, bringing your left palm to your thigh. We're just going to open our eyes here. We're going to interlace our fingers. And then we're going to take our palms down towards the earth and take a breath in. And as you exhale, lift the fingers up towards your chin as you bend your elbows. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Now, as you inhale, bring your palms away from you. And then exhale, bend the elbows, bring them back in. Inhale, like you're filling up a balloon. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Let's release the arms down. Let's come up onto our knees. And we're going to tuck the back toes. Just give the soles of your feet a little stretch. Inhale, we'll sweep the arms up. Now, as you exhale, take left arm down, reaching right arm up and over. Inhale, let's switch. Left arm up. Exhale, take it over to the right. Inhale, switch. Exhale, we'll switch again. Inhale, reaching right arm up and over. And exhale. So just moving with the breath. Inhale, we'll bring both arms up as you exhale. Interlace your fingers, reverse your palms. Release your toes so you're on the tops of your feet. Inhale, reach it up. Now as you exhale, release your fingers, bring your palms to meet. Bend your elbows and bring those fingers behind your head. See if you can reach your fingertips down towards your heart. Now interlace your fingers behind you and make a little hammock for your head. Spread your elbows wide. And then inhale, lift your heart up towards the sky. Tailbone reaching down as you exhale. Just lifting your chin and opening up through your throat. Let your head rest here in your hands. Breathing in and breathing out. And slowly let's return to center. Reach the arms up. Bring your palms into your heart center. And then we're going to come on to all fours, coming into a tabletop. You can tuck your toes, you can release them. That's really up to you. Looking at your wrists, making sure they're stacked underneath your shoulders, palms are shoulder distance apart, knees are hip distance apart. Now as you inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your heart, lift your gaze, coming into cow. Exhale from the tailbone, reverse that flow, really rounding your spine as your chin is tucked. Inhale again, just moving with your breath. Exhale. Nice and slow. Inhale. Allow that breath to nurture your body. Exhale. And we'll take one more inhale, coming into our cow pose. And exhale into cat. Just stay here in cat as the spine is rounded. Take a breath in. Exhale. And then inhale into cow. Exhale to stay right here. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to release. We'll come back into our tabletop. Let's release our toes, tap the tops of your feet out a little bit. Just kind of awaken them. And then we'll quiet them down. And then we'll take our left foot behind us. So our toes stay connected to the earth. Find the back of your knee. Lift it up. Palms press. As you look down, find the perimeter of your hands. Right? Pressing that into the earth. And then on an inhale, lift your right knee. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale again, lift your knee. As you exhale, lower down. Now on an inhale, lift your knee. Exhale, we'll come into a three-legged dog. Bend that knee, fan open your right hip. Rotate your ankle around in one direction. And then the other as we see the world upside down. Let's settle your eyes. And then inhale, breathe that right leg high and long. Exhale, knee comes to nose. Shoulders move over the rest. We'll take that one more time. Inhale, lift, really lengthen through your body. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay here in three-legged plank. And then we'll step that right foot forward. And we'll come into a low lunge. Now, from your heart to your left heel, as you inhale, lengthen. And then as you exhale, bend that left knee. We'll bring it down to the earth. Reach arms up for Anjaneyasana. Strong here, balancing on right foot, left knee, drawing your inner thighs inward. Bring your left palm to the back of your left thigh. And then inhale, grow tall. And then exhale, come into a little back bend here. Maybe shifting your gaze, but finding the rhythm of your breath. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. And then we're going to release. We're going to frame that foot Now we're going to take the right foot to meet the left, and we come back into our tabletop. And then inhale again into cow, and exhale into cat. Inhale again, right into cow, and exhale. One more just like that. Inhale into cow. Exhale to a cat. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale. And then inhale into cow. Exhale. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, we'll release. We're coming back into tabletop. We'll take our right foot behind us. Toes stay connected. Really lengthen through that leg. So pull that heel back from the back of your knee. Lift it up towards the sky, right? Just sort of visualize that. And then on an inhale, lift your left knee up off the earth. And exhale, lower down. So we're just sort of building up some fire in our abdomen here. Inhale, lifting that left knee up. Exhale, lower down, making that connection. Strong core. Inhale, lift it up. Now exhale, three-legged dog. Reaching that left leg behind, and then you're going to bend that knee and fan open the hip. Rotating your ankle around in one direction. And then the other. And then inhale, breathe that left leg high and long. Exhale, knee comes to nose. One more time, inhale, lift it high. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale. And then we'll send that foot to the front. We'll come into a low lunge. Framing your front foot, drawing your right heel back, reaching with your heart. Lifting the gaze, taking a breath in. Now, as you exhale, we'll come down onto the right knee. You can keep the back toes tucked. Reach arms up for Anjali Asana. Rooting down, right? Finding your foundation here. Left foot, right knee. Bringing the right palm behind you. And then inhale, reaching through the torso, left arm. And then exhale, just a little back bend. Shifting the gaze here. Take a beautiful breath in. As you exhale, just soften into the pose. And then we're going to release. Now you're going to frame your front foot, come off your right knee. Step your right foot to meet your left. And then open your feet at their hip distance or greater. Take your first two fingers, your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Palms face inward. Bend your knees slightly on an inhale. Bring some length through your spine. And then exhale to bow. Inner thighs turn inward. And your gaze settles. Soften the eyes. Finding one spot. Breathing in. And breathing out. Just noticing when we can just focus on one spot, how the mind all of a sudden just settles down like 10 notches. You're giving your head a little shake, yes, just keeping your eyes soft. And no. Come back to center. Let's release the toes. Bring your palms to your shins as you inhale. Bringing length to your spine as you lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, draw down your spine as you slowly start to roll yourself on up. Stack one vertebrae on top of the next. Head and neck are last to come up. Inhale, the sun breath. Sweep it up. Look up. As you exhale, interlace your fingers. Release your pointers. Inhale, growing tall through your entire body. Exhale, fold to the left. Oh, joy. Just enjoy this delicious side bend. Inhale back to center. We'll go over to the other side again. Exhale to the right. Find that length from the outer part of your left heel all the way to your left pointer finger. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale again. Take it over to the left. And then inhale back to center. Side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, palms come into your heart center. Standing here in prayer mountain pose. Just settling into the soles of your feet. Acknowledging the strength that you have in your legs. Connecting with your breath. And inhale, bend your knees. Circle the arms up for a sun breath. Exhale, swan dive down, reaching down for your toes. Bring your palms to your shins. Inhale, bringing length. Exhale, bow. Let's step back with our right foot and then our left. We're in a plank pose. You can come down onto your knees. It would be a modification if that's your plank. And then inhale, rock forward. Exhale, bend the knees and the elbows. Come all the way down to the earth. Let's release our toes. Let's bring our arms out to shoulder height. So to a T. And then as you come up onto your fingertips, bend your elbows and reach your elbows all the way up to the sky. So naturally your hands are going to start to come in towards your shoulders. So you kind of look like you have spider legs. Now we're going to keep our torso and legs, the tops of our feet connected to the earth. Tuck your chin on an inhale, lifting up, and exhale, lower down. So fingertips are pretty active. Find that spot right between your shoulder blades, right? You've got a string right there. On an inhale, that string is going to lift you up. And exhale, lower down. One more time, just like that. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale to lower down. Now let's bring our palms under our shoulders. Slide into your lower ribs. And then elbows come in. Inhale, lifting up, modified upward dog. Now as you exhale, come onto your knees, tuck your toes, bring your hips back. And we find ourselves in a extended child's pose. You can bend your elbows, bringing your forearms to the earth. Forehead to the earth or to a block. And if you can, just moving your head a little bit side to side, massaging your head, just bringing some love and attention to your neck. And then we'll come back to center. Now from here, inhale, we'll come into a cow, and then exhale, lift those knees, hips, and we find ourselves in downward dog. And let's take a walk with our dog. So bend one knee, lengthening out the opposite leg. I like to take this nice and slow, like you're walking through mud. Breathing in and breathing out. And now we'll settle both heels down. On an inhale, breathe your left leg high. Now as you exhale, bend that knee again, just fan open your hip. Settle your right heel closer to the earth. And just sort of, feel that opening of the hip. You often don't come into this pose in a flow practice more than once. Now inhale, breathe that left leg high and long. Exhale, knee to nose. Shoulders move over the wrist. We're back in that three-legged plank. And then we're going to step that left foot forward. Back foot is flat. We're going to set ourselves up for a warrior one. So when you're ready, you'll rise up. Feeling strong in your warrior. Nice bend to the left knee. Can you feel that anchoring down with the outer edge of your right heel? Now we inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, let's start to hinge, and we'll come into Trikonasana. And then inhale, we rise up, strong warrior. Exhale, we fold into Trikonasana. One more inhale, rise up. Now as you exhale, palms come to your heart center. We'll open up that back foot and we'll extend the arms forward and back, coming into warrior two. Drawing those pinkies back, really feel that broadening across your chest. Settling the hips down, the shoulders over hips, the best you can. Drop the back palm, flip the front. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, left forearm to the left thigh, reaching right arm up. Let's flow here. Inhale to reverse. And then exhale, side angle. One more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Let's take a bend to that elbow. We'll take a half a bind or a full bind if that's part of your practice. Shifting the gaze over your right shoulder, drawing belly in. See if you can wiggle your toes. Rooting down those four corners of your feet. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Now, let's see if we can bring ourselves back up to warrior two. Just lengthen the front leg. It doesn't have to be straight. Drop the back palm. Inhale. Let's reverse this triangle. And then exhale. We'll float right into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Spine is lengthening. Chest is rinsing around the spine. Right hip is peeling back. We align our wrists and shoulders. Settle the gaze. And most important, the breath is coming in and the breath is coming out. One more inhale here. Exhale. And then we're going to release. We're going to come back on up. Hands to hips. We're going to turn our feet. So first they're parallel. And then you're going to turn your toes in, your heels out. We're going to spread along our lower back. Interlace your fingers behind you. Bend to your knees. And then inhale to lift your heart up, open up your throat, and exhale. Hinge at your hips and allow yourself to float down towards the earth, reaching your arms up and overhead. Giving your shoulders a rinse. Settling your eyes. Taking a breath in. Taking a breath out. One more inhale here. Exhale. And then let's release our hands, palms to the earth. Bend your knees, bring your palms to your thighs with a flat back. Breathe yourself on up. You're going to turn to face the front of your mat and you're going to step your left foot to meet the right. And we come back into mountain pose, Tadasana. And we'll take our second side. Inhale the sun breath, sweeping up, grow tall. Exhale, hinge at your hips and swan dive down. Palms come to shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Step back with your right foot and then your left. You can always come onto your knees, right? Coming into plank pose. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, now we'll bend the knees and the elbows. Come all the way down to the earth. Release your toes. Bring your palms alongside you. Now we're going to bend the right knee and just reach behind. See if you can hold on to the right foot with your right hand. Maybe you've got your left hand there as well. And you decide, do you want to just bring your heel in towards your bum? Or do you want to lift that leg? Either one. If you're having difficulty reaching your foot, grab a strap or a towel. Take a breath in. Exhale. And then we're going to release that leg down, releasing all the way down to the earth. And then you're going to bend your left knee, reach behind, see if you can hold on with your left hand, maybe both hands. And again, maybe just bringing the heel in towards your bum, or if you want to lift that leg. Yogi's choice here.
Taking a breath in and a breath out. And then we're going to release that leg. We're going to bend both knees. We're going to reach behind. Now, if you can't hold on to your foot, you don't have a strap, just reach your fingers behind. You can always lift your legs on their own. Otherwise, holding on to the tops of your feet, pushing them into your hands. And then on inhale, you can lift on up. Or maybe you just want to take your heels into your bum. It's a beautiful stretch for your hip flexors. That's where I'm going to stay right now. Beautiful stretch for your quad muscles. And wherever you are, take a breath in and a breath out. And then let's release the legs down, keeping arms alongside you. Just turn your head to one side. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's bring our head back to center. Turn it to the other side. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then we're going to return to center. We're going to interlace our fingers behind. So we're going to take one more back bend here. Legs are long, chin is tucked, but on an inhale, you're going to lift everything up off the earth. Exhale. And inhale again. Exhale. And we're going to lower everything back down. Bring your palms onto your shoulders. Slide them to your lower ribs. Inhale. Push yourself on up. Come onto your knees. Tuck your toes. And we're going to come right back into our extended child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Take a moment here just to turn inward. Align with the rhythm of your breath. Breathing in. And breathing out. Now an inhale, come through your cow. And then exhale, lift on up. We find downward dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Now an inhale, breathe your right leg high. As you exhale, bend that knee, fan open your hip. See if those toes can touch your left shoulder. And then inhale, breathe that right leg high and long. Exhale, knee comes to nose, shoulders move over the wrists, three-legged plank. And then we'll step that foot forward, back foot is flat. Setting ourselves up for warrior one. So when you're ready, reach on up, standing strong. Warrior one. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, we're going to hinge. We're going to come into Trikonasana. And then inhale again, warrior one. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, Trikonasana. Now inhale, warrior one. As you exhale, palms to your heart center. We'll shift the back foot open. Spread the arms forward and back, coming into warrior two. Just making any minor adjustments that you need to. Arms are shoulder height, fingers spreading, broadening through the chest. Wiggle your toes. Drop your back palm, flip your front. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, right forearm to the right thigh. Reach left arm up. We'll take that again. Inhale to reverse the warrior. And exhale, side angle. And we'll stay here. You can bend your elbow coming into a half a bind or maybe a full bind. I like to shift my gaze over my left shoulder, but you can certainly take it down towards your right big toe. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Can you feel that spine just twisting and rinsing? And then from here, we're going to come back into warrior two. Lengthen out your front leg. Drop your back palm. Flip your front. Inhale to reverse the triangle. And then exhale, we'll come into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Exhale to rinse. One more inhale. Exhale. And slowly bring yourself back on up, hands to hips. Turn your feet so that they're parallel, toes are in. Supporting your lower back, you can bend your knees now and inhale, reach your heart up high. And as you exhale, begin to fold yourself in half, releasing your hands down. Let's come up onto tented fingertips. We'll take some twists here. Right arm comes out to a T. Inhale, lengthening through the torso, just like the triangle. And then exhale, opening the chest to the right. Inhale, right fingertips down. Exhale, open to the left. Taking that again. Inhale, left fingertips down. Exhale, twisting. One last time. Inhale, right fingertips down. Exhale, twisting and opening to the left. And then let's release. Let's walk your hands towards your feet. Climb up your legs. Maybe giving the muscles a little squeeze as you find your hips. With a flat back, breathe yourself on up. Bring your palms to your heart center. Let's see if we can jump our feet together. Beautiful. And let's take a one balance pose here. So let's come into knee to chest and we'll add on, if you please. So we're going to root down on the right foot, bend the left knee, bringing the left knee in towards your chest. So you can stay here. You can bring your right hand to your right hip and open up your knee. You can take your first two fingers, find your big toe. You can stay here. You can lengthen the leg or open it out to the side. Maybe extending the right arm. Maybe shifting your gaze. Find stillness. And let's start to return to center, bending the knee, bringing hands to hip. Give that leg a nice kick and lower it down. And then we're going to root down on the left foot. Draw your right knee in. And again, check in with your balance. This may be challenging right here, just balancing on the left foot. Otherwise, maybe opening up the knee, maybe grabbing your big toe. Staying here or lengthening the leg. Maybe opening the other arm. Maybe shifting the gaze. See what happens when you shift the gaze. Right? So we come back into the pose. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to bend that knee. We'll come back to center. Give that right leg a nice kick and lower it down. All right, we're going to finish up on our back. Inhale, a sun breath, sweep it up. Exhale, swan dive down. Heel toe your feet out. Heels come in, toes come out. Bring yourself down into Malasana, squat pose. Palms come into your heart. Gently opening up your knees, breathing into your inner thighs, your groin. Sitting on a block if this is a stretch for you. Rolling up your mat if your heels are lifted. Take a breath in here. Exhale. And then we're going to release. We're going to come onto our bum. We're going to lay our legs long. I'm going to flex our ankles. We're going to remove some of the flesh. We're just going to take Dandasana. So inhale, reach your arms up, and as you exhale, just hinge at your hips. See if you can keep your spine long, bringing your hands down, right? Instead of rounding, keep some length to start. Find the backs of your knees, root them down. Just feel this in your legs, maybe in your hips. Inhale again, lengthen. Exhale. Now you can round your spine. Sometimes we want to go right down, we want to bring our head down towards our knees. But the lengthening of spine is just as important as the rounding. If you want, you can even bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet to the earth, and round your spine that way, and just kind of cradle yourself up into a little ball. Breathe it in, and breathe it out. All right, wherever you are, let's release. Let's come back on up. If your knees are not bent, bend your knees, hold on to your hamstrings, draw your belly to spine, and slowly, slowly, slowly roll yourself down onto the earth. Draw your knees in. This is all we've been waiting for. Give ourselves a nice big hug and make some nice circles on your lower back. And then we'll go the other way. And then we're going to come to center. Now we're going to bring the right foot down. We're going to cross your left shin over your right. So we're making a number 4 with our legs. Now this may be enough for you. You can stay right here, or you can lift your right foot, interlace your fingers behind the right leg. Flex the ankles, draw that right thigh in towards you, and gently guide your left inner thigh outwards. You can use your left elbow there. This is a lying down pigeon. It targets your left hip, but you may be feeling it in other places. Wherever you are, just really feel your upper body connected to the earth. And take a deep breath in. Exhale. And one more inhale here. Exhale. And then we're going to release that leg. We're going to take this left leg, continue to wrap around your right. Open your arms to a T. Now lift your hips up, slide them over to the left. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, allow your knees to fall over to the right. Rooting your shoulder blades down, maybe shifting your gaze over to the left. Coming into a lying down spinal twist. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale. One more inhale here. Exhale. Now with your legs twisted, see if you can bring them back up to center. Uncurl your left leg, feet to the earth, lift your hips up, adjust your legs. And then we're going to keep the left sole of your foot on the mat, and we're going to bend the right knee coming into our lying down pigeon on the other side. Again, this may be just enough for what you need right now. Otherwise, you can lift that leg, interlace your fingers behind you, flex the ankles, and then gently guide your right inner thigh outward using your right elbow. Sending breath and love into your right hip. Are you breathing? Breathing in. Breathing out. One more inhale here. Exhale. And then we're going to bring that left foot down. Lift your hips, slide them over to your right, and allow this right leg to continue to wrap around the left. Open the arms to a T. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, just allow those knees to fall over to the left. Maybe shifting your gaze over to the right. See if you can find your both shoulder blades rooting down. Breathing in and breathing out. One more inhale here. Exhale. Now with the legs wrapped, see if you can bring them back to center. Uncurl the legs, soles of the feet to there. Lift your hips. Draw your knees in. Coming in for another hug. And then we're going to come into a happy baby. Soles of your feet lift, holding on to your soles with your hands, either on the outside or maybe on the inside. Bending the knees, drawing the knees down towards your armpit. And maybe rocking a little bit side to side. And then we're going to come into an inversion. So inversion of your choice. Maybe just lifting your legs up like I am, maybe coming up onto a block, bringing your legs up the wall, headstand, handstand, whatever's in your practice. Just allow your legs to lift up, allow the blood to flow back towards the heart. And we'll take a deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale here. Exhale. And then we are going to release. We're going to bend the knees. If you're in a headstand or handstand, come back out of that, coming onto your back. We're going to lay our legs long out in front of us. Reach your arms up overhead. Point your toes, and on an inhale, reach your fingertips away from your toes. And then exhale, let that all go. And we'll take another stretch. Inhale, point, lengthen, reaching away. And exhale to settle back down. Bringing your arms either alongside you or maybe a little bit further away from your body, maybe opening up your legs a little bit. And we'll come into Shavasana. Final pose. Rest, restore, rejuvenate. Just focusing in here on your breath. Feel free to stay here. Otherwise, you can just gently bend your knees, bringing the soles of your feet to the earth. And then just slowly rolling onto your right side. Take a cleansing breath in here. Exhale. And then just use the strength of your own body to bring yourself up into a comfortable seated pose. With your eyes closed, you can bring your palms together at your heart center. And then we'll just tuck our chin. We'll bring our forehead down towards our fingertips. And just allow your ego to bow to the beauty in your heart. Namaste. May the light inside of me shine on the light inside of you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Share my practices with your friends, your family, your partner. And come and check me out on peaksandposes.com. I've got some great events coming up and I hope to see you soon. Have a beautiful day.